instead of like going in New Yorkers or any other shop and just getting random €1, €5 things that are not gonna last you for a very long time. There are so many things that I'm adopting from just being in Germany alone, whether from the Germans or from people from outside that are in Germany now. So I thought I need to make this video, even though I just chose like at least the 5 most ones from being in Germany for about, close to 5 years now. And yeah, let's get into it, you guys. The number one thing, I like how the people here, the Germans in specific, they actually prefer quality than quantity. Instead of like going in New Yorkers or any other shop and just getting random €1, €5 things that are not gonna last you for a very long time, they would rather get things that are really quality and have a meaning. So like, they don't just buy a jacket just because it's bought because it's for winter, or it's for summer, or it's for spring, or it's for rainy season or stuff like that. So everything is actually, there's an intention to everything that is bought. Yeah, and that is really, I find that very good, and I've adopted that definitely. The second thing is how they prefer intimate experiences than just material things. So they would rather save up money to go on a nice trip, like do things like mountain biking or skydiving, things that are innate, things that you are actually having as an experience and it's gonna stay with you for a long time, instead of just getting something, buying some useless thing that is gonna get worn out in 2 days, or you're not gonna use for a long time, or you're not gonna remember after a while, but actually experiences that are gonna mark you for a lifetime. And the third one is when it comes to recycling. Not only recycling of trash, which is also a good thing. I also mean, like, instead of like spending money on petrol and stuff like that, they would prefer to walk and cycle, which is very, very sufficient. You don't actually spend anything, and it's also good for your body physically, for exercising, and it's quite friendly. Whether the roads, you are able to cycle, there are walk paths, so there's area for people to walk and where to cycle, and then the cars. So there's it caters for everybody who wants to do this. And the fourth thing is how a lot of them are very self-sufficient and very independent, even when it comes to kids. I actually see kids like standing by the bus stop going to school on their own, like 6-year-olds and stuff like that. At my son's school, they're already taught at the age of 1 how to put on their own clothes, how to put on the pants, how to put on shoes, how to be independent, how to just go through life on their own. Obviously, I don't like when you go to an extreme of like women trying to do everything on their own. Like, I see a lady carrying a lot of things on their own, and then a child on this side, and then something else, and they're like, I can do it on my own. Even if you try to offer help, they're like, no, I can do it. I feel like to that extent I don't like, or I don't want it to go to that extent. But then when it comes to kids and being more independent and able to do a lot of things on their own, that I really like. The last thing, which is I think a lot of people mistaken, is because they think the Germans are very unapproachable and they cannot make friends and things like that. But then I think otherwise. As much as they are not approachable, once you approach somebody and then you actually befriend them, which does take long, I understand, but then once you become friends with this person, it is usually a very genuine friendship, and I've adopted that as well, because like, I don't just make friends with anybody. You have to align with my values, and we need to be on the same page in order for me to actually become your friend, or for us to become friends. And I was like that already, I think, but it was just more judged because it wasn't exactly like that where I come from. But now it's more comfortable because I see that it's exactly like that, how people are doing it here, and it's more coming from a much genuine place, instead of just people pleasing and stuff like that. So this is a very good thing that I also like. Once you befriend a German, really, you've got a friend for life, and that I can attest to. And to it also comes to how they speak their minds, which is okay. Like, why lie about something? Why say that I love to eat this, and then when somebody brings it to you, you are frowning, or you're going to eat it and feel better about it, instead of just literally talking the truth that you do not like this, and then that's exactly how it's gonna be. Like, you're not gonna be given this. So this people pleasing does not happen here. It doesn't happen here. I'm so sorry, but it doesn't happen here, and it's something that I really love and have been adapting ever since. So yeah, guys, those are the things that I've adopted from the Germans. If you've watched until this far, then thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and send me what you have adopted from whichever country you have gone to. And yeah, auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.